guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's CeeChronicles here. I hope you are safe and I hope you are happy and taking care wherever you are. Today I'm back again with another perfume review. Today we're doing a Middle Eastern perfume and it's by the house Armaf, and the perfume is called Italiano Donna. Right, this is the box. It's maroonish, coffee-ish. It's reflective, so I'm not quite sure what you want to call that one, but I think it's a bit it's like a coffee-ish, maroonish bottle, and it's got these thingies printed on it, like F. Kind of looks like the Fendi F, but no, the perfume is nothing to do with that. It's this one is 100 ml or 2 Perfume, and it's unisex. And it's by the house of Armaf. Right, this is the perfume in question, guys. There you go, beautiful bottle. It's got like a faux leather here, and it's imprinted Armaf and Italiano Donna there. Very nice tall bottle, one of the tall ones on my dresser. The notes on this perfume, I'm gonna spray it in the air. Very strong, sweet, very sweet. It's got a very sweet opening, guys. Right, this perfume is listed as it's a very floral, woody perfume. It's got musk, mandarin, orange blossom, tuberose. It's got tonka bean, vanilla, sandalwood. There's a lot of notes in this perfume, and this perfume is supposed to be a clone or a dupe for Dolce & Gabbana's Perfume. I went to the perfume place, perfume shop, and I asked to get, for a tester. I wanted to buy a tester for Dolce & Gabbana Perfume. They didn't have it, so they sprayed on my wrist. So when I did, that was a while ago. So when I did spray, get that tester spray on my arm, I sniffed. I went with this one as well. It was in my bag, so I was sniffing them side by side during the day just to try and see how they both play out. And honestly speaking, I couldn't tell them apart. So I can honestly say I think this is a clone or a dupe for Dolce & Gabbana's Perfume. This, however, is very intense. It's very strong. The opening is very sweet, but it's a very expensive smelling perfume, kind of like it's got a bubblegum taste, bubblegum smell to it. Kind of smells like a marshmallow as well. Very sweet, but not like a childish sweet. It's a very elegant, sweet smelling, mature fragrance with an intoxicating tuberose as well as a tonka bean that gives it that a lot of oomph. It's not a subtle fragrance that will not get you noticed. This is a compliment getter. Definitely people will ask about what you're wearing, but it is on the very, very strong side. So you've got to be maybe sure of where or the environment in which you're going to be in for you to pull this off. Because say if you went to a place, I'd say maybe a place where you've got to be like with a lot of colleagues at the same time. This is one perfume I wouldn't recommend that you overspray. Not that you can't spray it. I wouldn't recommend overspraying this one, because with this one, 2 is more than enough. Okay, if you're an oversprayer, maybe 3 sprays. Pushing it too far 4, but why I'm saying an oversprayer, like I do have a sister, she's an oversprayer. She'll spray perfume in her hair from head to toe, literally. So this is one perfume that I don't think would go. It would ruffle a bit of people's noses if you overdo this one. And yeah, the similarities between this one and Dolce & Gabbana Perfume, you can hardly tell them apart. If anything, the only thing I can, I think that stood out with Dolce and Gabbana's Perfume was, I think it was a bit smoother. It wasn't as in your face as this one. It was a bit toned down. But in terms of how it played out, the longevity and everything, I'd say, yeah, they nailed it here. It's definitely an alternative for somebody who wants to, buy that perfume maybe at a budget-friendly price or something like that. It's very, very long-lasting. It's got lily as well. It's got orange blossom as well, which makes it a bit fruity. So there's a lot going on in here, to an extent that if you are, you know, overly sensitive, I could class this one maybe as one that might give you a headache if you are overly sensitive, because at the minute I think it's not only smelling, you know, in this room, it's also escaped to other rooms as well. That's how heavy this perfume is, but not in an annoying way. It's not like you know, the alien kind of harshness. No, it's got its own way of presenting itself, but it's there. It's one that just a little bit of it goes a very, very long way. Back to the Dolce & Gabbana, I also noted that one tended to become a bit creamy, along the line. So it was a bit finer, a bit creamy, and a bit powdery as well, which this one, yes, does get powdery. I don't get the creaminess in this one. I get the powdery in this one. But the powdery, comes when, to me, it's a little too late, because it's too strong, too overpowering, and by the time it starts to musk down, it's almost like, that's how heavy it is. But yeah, generally it is a good perfume. The only thing I can take away from this particular cheaper version, or rather cheaper presentation of whatever, because they didn't call they're not claiming that this is a clone or a dupe. I mean, the House of Armaf, this is, just my thoughts. The only thing I'll take away is it just feels a bit flimsy, and I can see, like, where they've put this faux leather, you can see a bit of glue there, so it's a bit all over the place, but it's gorgeous. If you don't mind that, and you want a cheaper fragrance that will do the trick for you and make you smell expensive, then this is definitely a cheaper alternative. And now, while we're still talking about this perfume, may I ask, have you subscribed? I hope you have. Please do subscribe, guys. I do perfume reviews. I'll do hauls as well. I'll do collections as well. But for now, we're mostly doing perfume reviews. So do subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you know anytime I've uploaded a video. Like, share, and comment on my videos. I don't have, I do take time to reply to your comments. And if you have recommendations, you do let me know, because, I'd love to try out what you think, maybe something that you think I must try out. I'm a sucker for fragrances, so I'll give any fragrance a chance, and I prefer to try a fragrance once before I dismiss it. So this is why I started this YouTube channel. So yeah, this is, I think I've said more or less a lot about this fragrance, and it's got, I think what makes it again strong, it's got the tuberose in it. The tuberose is very present. So if you take the tocca bean and you take the tuberose, and then you take the neroli and the jasmine, this is what's making this perfume very strong. So yeah, I think I'd recommend maybe this to be an evening scent, or winter scent, not necessarily summer. However, not to say, I'll give it a complete no to wearing it in summer. I think it's okay as a fragrance in summer, but I think it will, it's best worn, and you'd enjoy it more if you wore it in cold weather, because it is a very, very strong fragrance. And I recommend that, if you want to buy it as a blind buy it. You won't be disappointed. If you don't like it, chances are you'll find somebody to gift it to that might like it, because I don't see a lot of people not liking this fragrance. It's a gorgeous fragrance altogether. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope to see you in my next video where I do another review. Not sure what I'll do next, the perfume, so I'll see what I'll do, because I'm trying to push in a lot of videos as fast as I can. So check me out in my next video, and thank you very much for joining me. Do subscribe, like, comment, and share. It's been your girl, CeeChronicles. Cheers.